Okay, hi everybody. Today I'm going to show you how to use Adobe Audition in Creative Cloud. So what you're going to do is go to Creative Cloud right here and make sure that's open. And this will be the screen that you see first. And I'm going to show you this because Audition is just one way that you can mix the sound for your PSA videos. Um, if you wanted to add music to the background or if you want to make sure that your dialogue is really clear. So what you're gonna do is go to Audition, press open, and then this screen will pop up. And I'm just gonna make sure that you can all see this. So we're gonna select Adobe Audition, share. Okay, so you should all be able to see this is what it looks like when you first open Audition. So what you're gonna do is go to Files here because there's nothing in here yet. Um, Go to the import, and then these are the audio files that I've been using recently, so I'll just choose a random one. We'll just do this one and then press open, and then it's going to import it, and it'll show up like this in this waveform view. But what you want to do to be able to mix the sound and like add in multiple audio clips is click multi-track, and then you can just title this like PSA video, then press OK. And then just press yes. I'll go to multi-track. Um, and then we'll just go to this area right here. As you can see, the file, it looks like it's disappeared, but it's actually still right here. We just need to drag it and drop it into the um, multi-track session. And so now you've got this dialogue in here in this track. And these tracks are really nice because you can name them. So I'll just go ahead and name this dialogue. Uh, okay. And then eventually I'm going to add in some music. So I'll name this second track music. Okay. So all these audio, like all the audio is represented by these like little lines right here. So there's kind of like a lot of dead space right here where I'm not saying anything. So what I'm gonna do is hover over or select this and hover over um, the end of it until I see that red bar popping up, and then I'll just drag it to where I want it, and then it'll cut out and start immediately when I start talking. And then if you wanted to move this around, you need to make sure you go to the top left corner until this type of cursor pops up, and then you can just drag it back. So it'll start right there. Okay, so also, if you want to see the entire audio file, you can move this around, this slider up here, and it'll show you the whole thing. And then if you want more in your view, you can just expand it like this, and then it'll show you pretty much almost the whole thing. You can expand it or decrease it as much as you want, and this will help you zoom in and find like gaps or issues. So there's kind of a long pause here and I've zoomed in, or let's do it right here. There's kind of a long pause here where I've zoomed in. So what I'm gonna do to cut this out, to trim it, is click on this, make sure it's all selected. Oh, sometimes it does that and all you need to do is go back to multi-track. Um, and then what you're gonna do is do Control K, that will that will cut that and trim it. And then you do Control K over here, and then you have this entire thing space that's separate, and all you need to do is press backspace, and I'll cut that right out. And then you can just move this back over so it just seamlessly flows like there was never really a pause. I'm going to zoom back out so we can go back to the beginning. Um, and I'll show you guys how to add in some music. So what we're going to do is just go back to Files, um, and then go to any of your music files. This is one of mine. Just open it right here. And then I'll drag it and drop it into the track that I want. Sometimes this warning will pop up and you just press OK, it's fine. And then this one came with a video when I originally recorded it, so I just cut that out because we don't need that. And then in order to make sure that this is not playing on top of each other, I'll just move this over and scoot this up to there so that it'll play the music right before this. Um, and then you can see I have this kind of like blank space right here that there's no sound. So what I'm going to do is just select that with this type of cursor that I just did, and then right click it. It'll say ripple delete and then time selection and all tracks. And that's how you can get rid of that empty space right there. So yeah, that's everything pretty much. Um, and this is just the basics. Feel free to ask me any more questions in class. And just remember, this is optional. You don't need to buy this or have this. If you want to uh, make your PSA video have music in it, but it's just an option. Um, but yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed. Feel free to ask me about this.